Right black at you, right black at you, right black at you. Right black at you, right black at you, right black. This is the Future Crowd of For Real TV. I hope my sound is good. I hope my sound is good. I hope my sound is good. Okay, Miss Elliott, first one in the house. Hey, 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 I'm in the house early, just got off work. I'll be joining in tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna send the links out in a minute. I'm gonna send the links out in a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna send the links out to everybody. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Okay, right black at you, right black at you, right black at you. Miss Elliott said, okay, I'm okay. And you, unbelievable, baby. I am unbelievable, and thank you for asking. And thumb up the video. Yep, thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. This is the Future Crowd of For Real TV. And we ain't been live in a while, but we live now. We ain't been live in a while. I had been fasting, and a lot of time by the time I break the fast, it'd be kind of late. But that's over with now. This is what we're doing now. So this is where we at now. Uh, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. That we're gonna do that right there. I just want to change the screen up a little bit. Okay. And okay, that'll go. So I want to give a shout out to the For Real team and all the brothers and sisters all around the world. Shout out to my kids down at the juvenile detention center. I'm gonna give a shout out to my sons down there. All my sons that's down at the juvenile detention center. Yes, I said my sons. Yes, I love them and they love me. So there you go. Love my sons. I'm there for them. I'm there for them. But this is the Future Crowd of For Real TV, and we're back. We're back in live and living color. I'm right black at you. Give a shout out to everybody. Okay? Give a shout out to everybody. Yeah, I left the S out of transfer, but it won't let me go back in, so I'm gonna just have to wait till at the end when this is over. Then I'll go back in and correct the spelling. I was rushing trying to get it together. It is what it is. I ain't worried about the spelling. I will go in at the end and fix it. But if you don't want to tune in because I left a letter out, then that's on you. Just thumb the video on your way out. Okay? Thumb the video on your way out. Okay. This is Miss Grisby. Miss Grisby said, hey, Mr. Muhammad, how are you? Unbelievable, baby. I'm unbelievable. Thanks for asking, and how are you? All right. I hope everybody had a good, prosperous day. Um, this topic here is a topic Ron came up with, one of my For Real team members. And we're going to get him in 1 second here. I just want to give a shout out to everybody. We're back. We're back, live and in living color. And we got some things coming up that we're doing with the For Real team. You see it going across the bottom of the screen there. If you want to donate to what we're trying to do with these young brothers and young sisters, you dig what I'm saying? Dad is. If you don't, it's okay too. One thing for sure, two for certain, it's gonna get done anyway. It's gonna get done anyway. So whether you give or not, it's gonna get done. But you giving help us get it done that much faster. That's all. Okay, Miss Grizzly say I'm good. Okay, baby, that's good. That's good. Okay, give me a second here. I'm about to send these links out. So bear with me for a minute here, and I'm gonna send these links out. Then once I get everybody on, I'll turn the little music down in the background so everybody will be able to hear. So just bear with me. Let me send these links out. Okay, I was sending the links out. Sending the links out. Ms. Ellis said, "Hey, very glad you're in the house." And then she said, "How are you and your grandson?" Miss Grizzly say he was good. Hey, we good. Okay. And she said, glad to hear. Okay. Okay. Yep. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV. I just sent the links out, so uh, hopefully everybody be coming on in. I know one of my brother up in Texas. I know he had an appointment already. My other brother TJ, he had a previous engagement, so I did talk to both of them today. Raheem said he might get in after he get out of his appointment, and brother TJ said he gonna tune in. He gonna tune in though. You know, he might not be able to come in, but he's gonna tune in. But yeah, so I hope everybody had a good, powerful day. Did everybody look at the eclipse? Did everybody look at the eclipse? I checked it out. You know, that was slick. Because it got dark. It got dark. It got dark. Yeah, it actually got dark. So yeah, I did check that out because I know the last one that I remember was in '94. I was in one of them universities, and we didn't have no glasses. The white boy hooked up a piece of cardboard with a hole in it and something else he did. I tried to do it, but I couldn't do it. But the sisters downstairs had some glasses, and she let us use the glasses. Let me use the glasses. She had an extra pair of glasses, so I used them. And I checked it out. And I know in '94 was the last one that I remember. I know they said they had one in '17. I don't remember. Okay. We got the brother Mike in the house. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, what's happening, man?
We got the best hand. Let me turn this music down on this thing here so we can make sure we hear each other. Okay. Yeah, how you be, my brother? Can you hear me?
I've been blessed, man. I've just been chilling today, man. Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you okay.
Okay. All right then. All right. I don't know where Ron at. This was Ron's topic. He should have been the first one in the house.
Okay. Ron gonna transfer that 200,000.
Yeah. He could try. Yeah. Transfer that 200,000. Yeah. Sound good to me. No, to transfer it to the right place. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but
Right.
I don't know where he at. But hold on, let me send the invite out to him again. Let me make sure I sent it to the right email because I know Ron do have two emails. So let me make sure I sent it out to the right email. But I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I know I did. I'm gonna send it to him again.
But it was actually hard to get in,
Was it? You know
when I
what?
first tried it. It's a whole different
Let
setup
me.
now.
Yeah, it's a whole different setup, and um, I don't know. I might have to. Excuse me. I might have to give him a call. You know what I'm saying? For much as money I pay for this thing, you know what I'm saying? You know that thing, what, almost $600 to do this little stuff. But anyway, it what it had been letting me do, it won't let me do it no more. And what I mean by is when I set up, the setup is different, but it won't let me do the things that I was doing before. You know, so it's probably because I don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something new to me. But I might just give them a call tomorrow and just tell them, and they probably can just tell me over the phone, or they'll email me the procedure on how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. So Ron in the damn comments talking about he in the house. Get your brother, man.
Oh
This is topic. He supposed to be on the screen. This is topic. What are you doing, Ryan? You supposed to be on the screen, brother. This your topic. What do you mean? I'm in the house. I'm here, everyone. He's talking about I'm here, everyone. You supposed to be on the screen, Ryan. This your topic. I'm gonna go on mute here. Let me call him. I'm gonna give him a call right quick. Okay, yeah, he said he having a little problem getting in. What did you have to do, Mike?
Well, it asked me to log into YouTube or Facebook, and once I tried to log into YouTube, I couldn't get in, so I went back to log into Facebook. Had to put my phone number in there and my password to get in Facebook, and then it let me in.
Oh, so you had to log in to Facebook to get over to the YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
Get the hell out of
When I
here.
tried to log into YouTube, it wouldn't let me log
Okay,
in.
did it come in? Am I in?
Ah, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a little
sir.
strange. Hey, what's happening with that?
Am I in?
Oh, there you
You're
go.
in. You're in. You're in.
Am I
Yes, sir.
in?
You're in. Yes, you're in.
Oh, am I freezing?
No, you good. You good.
Oh, okay, Mike. Hey, Mike, can I? Are you talking, Mike?
Hey, what's happening, Ron?
Hey, Mike. Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Can you hear me,
You
Mike?
good, brother. You good. You good.
I had to come in. I had to come in Facebook.
That's the same thing he
Yeah,
just said. I wonder
yeah.
why that's happening like that. I don't get that.
So, Ron, you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
So, would you want to talk about this transferring
I'm.
this
I'm. Hey,
generational wealth?
listen. I'm hearing. I'm hearing. I'm hearing two things right now. But I'm hearing. I'm hearing double.
You might have to go out and come back in then. What you on your phone, right? Go out and come back in.
I'm hearing double.
You say you hearing double.
Hmm.
You
You say you say hearing doubles.
hearing double.
Well, Ron always got something going on, don't he?
that's,
I've been
that's
seeing
your
some of
dude.
them comments Ron be posting on Facebook.
Yeah, that's your dude.
Uh,
Yeah, he got. Well, you know what? I say this. He never stick to just no one topic on Facebook, do he? He be everywhere, don't he?
yeah, it be everywhere.
Yeah, he be everywhere.
I
That's
can't
that's for
figure him
sure.
out sometimes. Where you be
Just
trying to
him.
go with that?
Yeah, tell me about it. I just hit the thumbs up and keep it moving sometime because I don't know what to
You
say.
just hit the thumbs up, keep moving on.
I hit the thumbs up and keep it moving. So sometimes I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I give him a thumbs up and keep it moving, baby. You know? Yeah, but he was talking about today he was talking about the the great wealth transaction or
Mm-hmm.
transaction, whatever you want to call it. And he was talking about from the baby boomers retiring and stuff like that there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him I pretty much don't know too much about it. And I
Yeah,
didn't
well,
really have
I guess what they're saying is that this is going to be the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the world.
hmm
Because I guess when the baby boomers was coming up, it was a little easier to purchase
yes, it
property
was.
and save money
Yeah,
and stuff like that
because
compared
the
to what it is now.
economy was different. You had factory
Mm-hmm.
jobs. You could take care of your family, and the woman didn't have to work. She stayed at home. You know, we stayed at
Yeah.
our mama
Mm-hmm.
stayed at home with us. You would when
Right.
you left
Mm-hmm.
going to school, she was home. When you got home from school, she was home.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was. Yes, it was a difference. But they had to
Mm-hmm.
make sure they put a stop to it too. I mean, here we go. Here we
Yeah,
go again.
something, man, I was just talking to Brianna, my daughter Brianna, the other day, and she was telling me that she was thinking about going back to work, but she can't even really afford to go back to work now. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And she's saying that for the new baby, it costs 1,500 a month for daycare, and then my granddaughter that's 7, it's going to cost her 1,100 for the summer program. When she out of school for the summer, so that's
hmm
going to be $2,600 a month. I
Right.
said that's crazy. And I
Yeah.
remember when she was little, I was paying 400 a month to send her to daycare, and I thought that was a lot of money back
Yeah.
then.
See. See.
And
Yeah.
she's saying it costs 2,600 a month.
Man, that's money,
That's
man.
insane, ain't it? Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Just to
On top of
babysit
and that's right, just the babysitting. That's on top of your regular expenses
regular
every day.
stuff. Yeah,
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Jones in the house. Hey, Miss Jones back in the house, y'all. She said, "Hello, family.
Hey,
How you
yep.
doing, baby? Glad you're back." Okay, Ron, it's on you, my brother. It's gone again. But yeah.
Yeah, man. When
but
she was telling me that, I was like, oh my God, man.
yeah, they
And
make it. They make it
in the,
rough.
in the house she living in, I helped her get it back in 2016, and her mortgage is only like $550 a month. And she was talking about she want to get a bigger house now. I was like, babe, you can't live nowhere with $550 a month
Oh
now.
no.
Nowhere in
Oh no.
America.
Man, listen, rent, you paying more rent than that?
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, her mortgage is $550 a month. I said, you need to just stay right there where you at.
Ain't no question about it. Miss Jones said, doing good, glad to be back. And we glad to have you back too, my sister. Yes, man, five, what? Man,
Hmm.
man, shoo, man. Man, people paying more than that to rent. You got people
The
paying
rent,
$1,000.
yeah. Yeah, this
You
3-bedroom house with a 3-bedroom, one bath. Yeah,
mhm.
and the basement kind of partially finished.
Yeah, but yeah, man, for that right there though, man, you dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta hold what you got till you get your bank right.
Right. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then once you get your bank right, you can keep that and rent that out.
Right
You can
now,
rent
out. Right.
that out at about 1,200, fifteen
Hmm.
hundred. You dig
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This that brother Rich.
So what was Ron's game plan about this topic?
I don't know. He was just saying it's gonna be a big transfer of money. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, but a big transfer to who though?
Hmm. It's just to the millenniums from the baby boomers. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But that's going to be majority white folks though, because
Okay. I mean, so how much
Mhm.
talking do we need to do then? Okay, Ron say I'm having a problem getting in. I try again. Yeah, Ron, you was just in. You just didn't say nothing. You was just in. You was just in, brother. You was just in. Hold on a second here. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I mean,
And the reason
uh
why I was saying that is because we kind of like behind the game. Our parents didn't really teach us about finance because they really
they,
didn't know.
they didn't know. All they knew was to go to work.
Go to work, right? Hmm.
That's all they knew, man, was to go to work.
Hmm.
You dig what I'm saying?
And I
And a
didn't
lot.
really start. I didn't really start getting heavy into financing and investing until I was probably in my late 30s, early 40s. And then
You got there earlier than I did.
the Caucasian, they get early. They in their 20s,
Come on, man. Some
investing
on,
and stuff like
some
that.
on them Jew boys teaching theirs in diapers.
Diapers, yeah, right. Hmm.
In the diapers, the Jew boys teaching
Hmm.
theirs. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
yeah. So
kind of got my son involved in it young.
right, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Bree wanted to spend her money, but he was more into investing, so he's doing pretty good for a 20-year-old guy. He
Hmm.
got Home Depot stock,
Hmm.
and he has
Hmm.
some Walmart stock, and he was doing some stuff in cryptocurrency too.
Okay. Yeah, because
So he
I've
just
been keeping
messing
an
around.
eye on. I've been
What you
keeping an
say?
eye on that crypto. I've been keeping an eye on that crypto. It is rising.
Hmm.
See, I wish I would have got some brothers hit me to it back in, I think it was like oh nine when I came home, or oh 10. I think 12, 10 or 12. And I'm like, man, I ain't think about that. You understand what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I should have threw a lot of money into it because that boy Page was in it. And Page is already a millionaire. Um, and I had ran into Page because he got the side of the blind down there on 55. He owned that whole corner. You got VGRS right there on 55. He right next to him. But he owned that whole corner right there, right where the old Goodwill used to be. You remember the old Goodwill used to
Hmm.
be on 55th is what's that, Central?
Yeah. Hmm.
He got the building next to it. But anyway, I had ran into Page, man, and he was telling me about it. And I should have listened to him. He's a millionaire. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I think at that time he said he was just getting his feet wet, and he was getting his feet wet with like I
Yeah,
think
getting it
10 or
cheap.
15.
Yeah. Right.
With 10 or 15,000 he was buying. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
For him, that was just getting his feet wet.
Hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? But at that time, he was buying whole coins. That's how cheap it was. You dig what I'm saying? He was
Hmm.
buying whole coins. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because my mind was trapped somewhere else. You dig what I'm saying? If I couldn't see it right in front of me, I wasn't messing with it. In other words, if I couldn't control it from my hand to the street and back to my hand, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't messing with it.
Yeah, right.
That's where I was at that time. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
See, because I could
And the reason why
control
I didn't, and the reason why I didn't mess with it because I didn't understand it.
it.
If it wasn't regulated by the government, then how is that real money?
Yeah. Well, we
You
know
know
it's
what I
real
mean?
money now, don't we?
Mhm.
We know it's real money now.
Mhm.
The government trying to find a way to control it now because the banks is taking it now. You see what I'm saying? The banks
Mhm.
been taking,
Mhm.
and the boys over there in Russia, they've been getting down with it. They've been scamming people out of millions and millions and billions of dollars. Holding corporations for ransom because they was taking down their spyware, whatever you call that, where they couldn't use their computers. Well, you got big factories couldn't use their computers. But how did they want their money though? They wanted it in cryptocurrency because it couldn't be traced.
Mhm.
You know? Okay, Ron says the wealth transfer is going to be the biggest transfer in history. Black people must get in position to handle this wealth. But where is it coming from, Ron? That's why you need to try to come right. You need to come back in.
Mhm. You know,
How,
somebody
what,
just going to say that where it's coming from black people.
that's what I'm saying. Where's it coming from for black people, Ron? You need to come back in, brother. You was just in. It was working. You need to come back in. Yeah, you need to come back in. Okay, y'all days daycare. Oh, okay, nowadays daycare is very expensive. Yeah. Uh, uh, um, yeah, but yeah, what Ron's saying there. I mean, get ready for what though? I mean, where the transfer coming from? See, from my understanding, from okay, here he come again. Okay, he ain't in. I don't know what Ron doing. Okay, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. We
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you. Yes, yes, we can
I
hear
had to
you. We can
reboot.
hear you.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mike, I
Yeah.
had to reboot. Man, my internet's really messing up. I had to reboot everything. But I
What you
could hear
need
y'all, but you couldn't hear me, right?
But what you probably need to do, you on your phone, you should disconnect your phone from your home internet and just use your phone internet.
I'm in my car. I'm not even at home.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you should just use your phone internet. Sometimes when you depends on where you at, and like in your building, you might be better off just using your phone internet. But
Yeah,
go ahead, we can
I'm
hear you.
sitting outside. I'm sitting
Okay, okay,
outside in the
go ahead.
car.
Okay, explain to us what you're saying there. You said the wealth transfer is going to be the biggest transfer in history. Black people must get in position to handle this wealth. Where's the wealth coming from for black people though? Because I don't know. I'm new. I don't I don't know.
Well,
So go ahead.
can you hear me, Mike? Can you hear me, Mike?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Let me explain what's going on.
There you
Okay,
go.
this wealth is created through the uh, revel, revolutionary uh, industrial revolution, which was the baby boomers, which
Hmm.
is us. We're the last part of the baby boomers. Okay, and this is where the country has developed itself through the baby boomer revelation. We created the wealth. Now we're going to retire soon. So this country has to be turned over to the Gen X's and the millennials. Okay, the Gen X's is 1965 through 1980. That's Gen X. We're baby boomers. So we're going to transfer this wealth, which means individual families, corporations, things of that nature. So black people in this country have to be in a position in order to maintain this country's stability. And black people are not in a position to do that. So it's going to be an equity of wealth transfer to basically white folks and people in position. That's what's occurring very, very shortly because I'm going to retire in a few more years. I'm 65 years old. Okay. We're the last of the boomers. So all this money that's been accumulated through the boomers has to be given to the offsprings, which is our children and possibly the grandchildren. You see what I'm saying? Where do we line up at to receive this money? So there's going to be inequity of this wealth being transferred. Black people will be out of the game. You feel me?
So
Can you hear
what
me?
we're trying to say, yeah, yeah. So what we trying to say is, where's this wealth coming from? Because
The wealth is coming.
when my father passed away in 14, he left me and my two brothers a house that he didn't really take care of. You know, he was kind of running the street a lot, and he really didn't take care of that property. So by the time he passed away and passed that on to us, I mean, I think the house was worth $20,000 maybe,
Okay.
and that was it. That was his transfer. You know, I'm doing a little
Okay.
something for my children, but that's what he transferred, and left my mom with about 30,000 in the bank. And that was 10 years ago, and I'm sure that 30,000 is gone. And then I'm kind of like
Oh,
taking care of her, you know.
okay. I'm not just talking about personal asset transfer. I'm talking about our country's money, the country in general. There's going to be things
How
left.
is black people gonna benefit from that?
That's what we're talking about. How will black people position themselves to receive this wealth? The country is going to get turned over. This whole country, the wealth of this country is going to be turned over to the next generation, which is the Z's. I'm sorry, the X's and the millennials. They'll be the ones next in charge of this country. So that means job positioning, working in politics, different things of that nature is going to be part of that wealth transferring. Okay, and some personal assets from family members as well, which we know that there's a big gap between the white wealth family. I'm talking about family wealth versus black.
Right.
Right there, right where the old Goodwill used to be. Remember the old Goodwill used to be on 55th. Miss Elliott, you got something on over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot my phone. Sorry.
But anyway, I had rented the page, man, and
I keep forgetting my phone is going. But can you hear me?
yeah, but Ron was talking
Yeah,
right now. We hear you though. Go
Okay.
ahead, Ron.
Hey,
what,
Mike.
what I was saying,
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
what I was saying is that the wealth transfer will be this country's wealth, the wealth of this country, basically. The baby boomers are the ones responsible actually for the wealth that we see today. The wealth of this country today was established through the baby boomers, through the industrial revolution, which was the steel mills, the car factories, the technology. A lot of that's created through baby boomers. Now we're going to retire shortly because we're old. We're dying out because of our age. But we're going to leave what we created to the next generation, which is the X's and the millennials. So black people are also part of that transfer, but we have to be in a position as far as our ability to, in order to handle the responsibility of this money that's going to be transferred to us. Okay, not so much directly in our hands, as far as
Absolutely.
monetary or liquid money, but just the responsibility of this country is going to be left in our hands. So my question is, black people able with the ability to handle this wealth transfer, because this is going to be the biggest wealth transfer in our history, due from what the baby boomers have created. So we must align ourselves with this transfer of power, and that's government, that's, you know, politics, any type of thing that comes from the infrastructure created by baby boomers is going to be left in the hands of the offspring, which is our Z's, X's, and millennials. The Z's
Right.
is like Raheem's grandson, that's the Z. And my granddaughter, she's 16, that's the Z. The millennials is his children, my children, well, his son, John Jr. My three sons are millennials. And I have one kid that he's a an X by his birthday. So those people are going to be responsible for the transfer of wealth. So we got to let them know right now to be equipped to handle the transfer, because we want a piece of the pie. Right now, you have the Asians and the whites mostly prominent to handle that money. So that's why I brought this topic up, just for an awareness that we got to be in a position for this transfer when it comes our way. We want to get a piece of this infrastructure, this money.
Mhm. Right.
So you guys follow me so far on that?
Yeah, I
Yes.
got you now. I
Mhm.
got you now because that money gonna be circulating. I got what you're saying now.
Yeah,
If that's what you're saying, you said the money gonna be circulating, so you should better grab some of it if you know what you're doing. If you
that's
put
correct.
yourself in position, if you put yourself in position, you can get it because it's gonna be circulating. I get what you're saying, not
Mhm.
directly passed down through your mother or father or whatever. I got what you're saying. It's gonna be circulating. I got you. I
Right.
got you now.
Yeah.
I understand you now. Yeah, I understand you now. Only because only way it's gonna be passed down directly is if your people have it to pass down directly. You understand what I'm
That that's
saying?
that, that's correct. Now, right.
Yeah,
You follow me. So you're
I got
right.
what
So
you're saying.
here's the situation. Top. The situation is, say me, you, Mike, Miss Elliott. We may have, and I'm just saying may have. We may have forsaken our children because we didn't prepare them for this transfer either. Because, like you said,
Mhm.
time is going to circulate. So we too busy at the nightclub. We too busy twerking. We too busy, killing and stealing and doing things that's not going to help us to get in position
Right.
to receive this transfer.
Hmm. Right. That's true.
So as parents, top, we may be forsaking our children and helping them get ready for the transfer because we're not teaching them. We're not instilling in them the type of skill set to achieve this monetary transfer and this position in life, and getting them ready for taking over this country, because it's going to be handed down. The old people are dying
Hmm.
out, man. Somebody's got to take
Yeah,
this country over.
that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Hmm.
Okay, that's a fact.
So so
So what?
so so let me say this. So let me continue. So a lot of
What?
times, like when I'm on my page and I post certain things, it's only to get people to think. When I say something on my page, I may say
Mm-hmm.
something very provocative. It's
Hmm.
only to make people. think about what I'm talking about. And if they want to ask me what you mean by this, then I had a chance to explain. So it's like a shock value. When I say something on my page, they like, what the heck's he talking about?
You
It's
ain't
to
lying.
get you.
'Cause you show be shocking.
But topic, it's a shock. It's a shock value to make
That's
you
why
think.
I agree. I agree. Yeah,
But but
yeah.
but the sad thing, I don't have a lot of people commenting or asking, "Hey man, what are you talking about?" They
Mhm.
just kind of bypass it and it goes over their head. But I do that
Mhm.
I do it to just make people to make them think about something. But a lot of people they want something that they just maybe they don't have time to think about or they want something else. But it's to incite something in you to make you think.
Right.
Where's this brother coming from? That's very controversial, you know. Just like this topic tonight. How many people thought about this topic I'm talking about tonight?
Mhm.
Yeah, you.
Well,
It,
white folks
right,
been talking about this.
Yeah. They have. Ain't
Forever.
no. I've been seeing
Forever.
it on the world
Mhm.
news. I've
Right.
been
Hmm.
seeing it on the
Right.
world news. I've been seeing it on the
Hmm.
world news for the last, I say, 2, 3 years.
Mhm.
I got this information from white people. That's where I got it from.
Mhm.
I got this from white folks. That's why I'm talking about it. Because they always 5 years ahead of us.
Of
I'm
course, of
actually
Mhm.
right
course.
now, and I think right now, Mike, and I'm almost for certain, me personally, I'm already working on a 5 year plan right now as we speak. I'm working on my 5 year plan, and I think you guys are as well.
Mhm.
I'm working on a 5 year plan right now. You know,
Hmm. Yeah,
so
I'm trying to mash your mind. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm right with you on that. That's what I
right.
looked at.
Mhm.
I'm looking at 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 61 now. I'm
See,
looking
see,
at
see.
five, yeah, 5 more good years. You know what I'm saying?
So, so one of the problems right now with black people is that we get docile, we get comfortable in where we are, but I like to stay ahead of the curve. So I don't get
Right.
caught up when things start turning. I'm not getting caught into I just been sitting around doing the same old, same old, same old. I'm always staying five
Mhm.
years ahead of the curve. So it never what happens never affects me. It never catches me. Because I'm always
Hmm.
staying ahead. Instead of being
Mhm.
active, I'm proactive.
Proactive.
Proactive. I'm waiting for things
Mhm.
to happen. I'm already ahead of it.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
Matter of
because
fact, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I mean, because I say that all the time. We as a people, we have made struggling like it's okay to struggle. It's not okay to struggle.
Mhm.
Right,
We have made
right.
it like it's okay to struggle. No, it's not. It's
Right.
not. You wasn't put here to struggle. It's
That's
not
correct.
okay to
Correct.
struggle. Yeah, it's not okay to struggle. We struggle because we don't change, like you just said. Be ahead of the curve. We get stuck in that rat race, and we can't get out. And then if you come with
That's right.
information, and when you come with different information to say, well, this how you get out, they look at you like you're crazy. They don't want to
Mhm.
hear it.
Right, right.
But I said if we came with it. But if a white man come with it, they'll suck it up. I'm going to restroom on that right there. But if a white man come with it, yeah, jump right on.
Right. Here's
So,
the thing.
so what you think about that,
Go
Miss
ahead.
Elliott?
Well, I definitely believe that, we do need to prepare our young people. And yes, we have made the mistake of not thinking ahead, but I don't think it's ever too late. And I think that, the fact that we don't move quickly is because of fear. The fear of the unknown for a lot of people will paralyze them, and it's hard to get out of that space. I mean, if you have had a hard time getting to the point that you're at, and then to have to venture out into a whole new world, quite naturally, it's going to be paralyzing for a lot of people. They want to, but they just need to know that it's definitely going to be possible. And, we have to uplift our people and make them know that it's possible. We have to encourage them and speak in a way that it can happen. That's just the way I believe. Because, I myself, have decided to move into another area myself, and I'm looking to make it happen. As we speak, I'm pulling it all together now because it's necessary. It's necessary. And
Right now,
what I do have in place, I already have it sorted out. I have it all figured out for the next generation. But we all can do better. And when we're passing on generational wealth, whoever we're passing it on to, they need to be trained. They need to be able to go on to that job that the family is passing down and know it ins and outs like the person that built it. So that way there will be a guaranteed success. But if you just pass off a business to somebody that doesn't know anything about your business, have never been on the ground, so to speak, then what will they do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Let it
Yeah,
go.
they probably lose it or sell it. Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
as we go about our lives and we do have things we need to pass on to our children, we got to put them in place. We got to get them involved, physically involved, mind, body, and soul, to know that this is what they need to do to keep this business going. And that's another thing. We got to have the patience to do that. And that's not always easy and not convenient either. So that's important. Piece by piece, we have to do that for our children. We definitely have to. And we have to definitely make them know that, like my nephew, when he was coming up, I said to him, I expect you to do way better than what I'm doing. That's where the expectations are. And that started from day one. From the time he started walking and talking, I had that expectation of him. And he's doing absolutely phenomenal now.
Yeah,
But you got to start it early.
but you know that their generation is going to be the first generation that didn't do better than their parents. If you think about it, most of us did better than our parents. Our
And my
parents
nephew
did
has done
better.
better than us.
Right,
He definitely has
right,
done better than us. Way better.
right.
Yeah.
We did better than our parents, and our parents
Hmm.
did better than their parents, right?
Right.
But our
Yeah.
children is going to be the first generation that's
Hmm.
not going to do better than us. And I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it's the effort or it's just the cost of living right now. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, it's the generation, not just one. Just generation mean all.
Generational,
Now,
right? Hmm.
right? Generation
Yeah.
mean all. Now,
Hmm.
I don't know, man. That generation. See, you had to remember. Not that I'm making excuses, but you have to remember, man. They came up in the crack era. See, the ones that's like 40, 45 now, that's was the crack era, man. A lot
Hmm.
of them was the crack babies. That's why I said that's what you do. Right now, you're dealing with the crack babies. That's what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with the crack babies. Not that I'm making an excuse. I'm just keeping it. That's what it was. That's what we're dealing with. And that's the era that they came out of. The ones that the kids that's like uh 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 I say 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, real early 20s, them the crack babies. Think
Hmm.
about it. Because they parents is like 40, 30, you know what I'm saying? Late 30s, 40s. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For the kids of the day, that's 17, 18, early 20s. That's the crack baby. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So all that played a part in it. I mean, I'm not making excuses. That's just what it is. A lot of them wasn't right up in here because they was born addicted. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just giving you that because that's what it is. When you give the truth, it's not an excuse. That's what it is. So, I mean, I just thought I'd put that in there because that's what we're dealing with.
I
You
mean,
dig?
yeah, I mean that's true.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. You dig what I'm, like I said, and the truth is not an excuse. It's just the truth. The truth can stand alone.
Mm.
Now, is that a reason for us to give up? Hell no. Because if it was, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't be going down there every Saturday. If it was a reason to give up, I'm not saying that.
Well,
Go
well,
ahead,
you got to
Ron.
remember too, Top. You got to remember too now. This crack academic. It was an attack on our community. We know that, but
It was
also,
it, it was warfare. It was
right, but
chemical warfare.
also, some of our people also got involved with the crack selling. They aided their own demise because they got involved. They made money, and that's how they made their living. That's how they survived. So they did. I guess they did what they had to do. But we also aided some of our affliction. We aided it by selling drugs, taking drugs, whatever. So we
Mm.
have to blame ourselves. We did it. We did it to
No.
ourselves.
That's why I said what I said. I'm not making an excuse. That's why I said what I said. I'm not making any excuses. I'm just saying it is what it is. The truth is just the truth. Now,
But
did
we
people
but we
did
but we learned.
because it wouldn't have did. I'm agreeing with you, but what I'm saying is this here. We already know all that. You see what I'm saying? We know that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. We
What I'm saying is that
right. We
what
learned.
I'm saying is that we can't use it as an excuse now. You see what I'm
No.
saying?
We
All we can do is just try to do the work now.
we
You
gotta we
know,
gotta do the work. We gotta.
that's it.
We have. You know. eh, we have to acknowledge that we took part, but now we're gonna have to scratch that out and go forward
Right our
now.
wrongs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
We got to right our
yeah,
wrongs.
yeah.
Right our
Well,
wrongs.
okay,
So
now, just okay. Hold on, stop right there. Because see, if you go back to prohibition, when alcohol was illegal, when alcohol was illegal, that was their crack cocaine at the time. Okay, that was their crack cocaine. The Jews, the Irish, and the Italians. You see what I'm saying? And it was killing people because you got to remember they was they was making it in their bathtub. So it killed a lot of people when they drank it.
Oh my.
You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that they did their demise too. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if we just got to look at history as it goes. You dig what I'm saying? Only thing I'm saying, I'm down with what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like we can't make no excuse. But the truth is the truth. But we can't make no excuse.
right. Well, let me say this. Let me say
Yeah,
this.
go ahead, Ron.
And if you don't know, maybe you know, this country is the biggest supply. The supply of this country and the biggest money maker of this country is illegal drugs. That's the first thing. It's not the car industry.
You gonna have to go out and come back in.
We froze.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick him out. I'm gonna kick him out. Then he can come back in. He'll know he out. Then that she'll bring him back in.
Hmm. So yeah, I mean, I totally get his ownership. You know, we have to take ownership in the things
No,
that we helped
that was my
uh,
ownership.
destroy
That was my
our
ownership.
people. And I know that there is a percentage of people out there that have not been destroyed or were not born on drugs. Their parents weren't on drugs, and you know, of course, my nephew was one of those. And I know several people that are born of that generation whose parents were not on drugs. And believe it or not, they're prosperous. They're doing something. They're not just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. And when we find that there are some young folks that are doing the right thing and investing in their lives, we need to put them out there so that way they can be the example for the other people. You know, everybody gets a second chance. Everybody can clean their act up.
Okay, but the problem with our
Believe that.
people is, hold on, but the problem with our people, even if they is doing something good, they don't go back and help. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Who was out at the gym? They, I was talking about. Well, we're doing better, man. We got millionaires and we got billionaires, and I'm trying to stay out their conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to stay out. We're in the sun. I'm trying to stay out the conversation. Then they gonna look over at me. Tell them, school. I said, well, okay. Took my earplugs out. I said, well, okay. I'm gonna get it to you then. You asked me, right? I said, I'm gonna get it to you then. I said, well, look at here. Every black billionaire or millionaire you talking about right now, how many of them own any kind of industry where they hiring and putting their own people in power?
Mm-hmm.
Now the two who was arguing about it, they both got quiet and looking at each other now. I guess they looking like now we shouldn't have said nothing to this. We shouldn't have said nothing to him. You dig what I'm saying? Because they was talking about how good you know what I'm saying we doing. I say now, don't get me wrong. You got black millionaires and billionaires. I say, yeah. But how many of them got anything where they putting their people in power?
Mm-hmm.
As a whole, not individual.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't talking about their son or their daughter. Now, look at Elon Musk, look at Bill Gates. You look at them, they got big corporations hiring their people. I said, that's the difference. That's the difference. See, we want to put up one individual. We want to put up a Michael Jordan who don't care nothing about you. Ain't put nothing in place to raise the consciousness in the financial of his people.
Right.
You
And that
understand
goes
what I'm
back
saying?
to
If I'm
and that
wrong,
goes
if I'm
back
wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
and that kind of goes back to the topic about the transfer of generational wealth. Where is he going?
I don't know.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I
Can
heard
y'all
you.
hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
no,
Yeah, that
Okay.
kind
Felix,
of goes back to what he was.
come
It
on,
kind of goes
John.
back to what he was saying.
yeah,
Uh,
but see,
they're not setting up the millionaires and billionaires, the black people, not setting up the other
that's
black
it.
people to transfer that wealth.
They ain't reaching back. See,
Mm-hmm.
listen. We down here hollering up to them, raising them up, but they ain't reaching down. They ain't reaching down.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't reaching down. What you have? What's the guy that wear the dresses and everything and got the
Billy
studio out there?
Bill, Billy Porter. Billy Porter.
No,
No,
Tyler Perry talking about.
Tyler Perry.
What
Tyler
about
Perry.
Billy Porter?
I don't too much know about Billy Porter, but I
Oh,
know
okay.
Tyler Perry. They want to give him praise because he's in the supermarket and pay for somebody's groceries.
Well, he didn't have to do it.
See, you're missing the point. I knew
No,
you
I'm,
was
I'm
going to.
getting your point. I'm
You're
getting your
missing
point.
the
I'm just saying that,
you're
sometimes
missing the point.
it's nice to
It
give.
ain't about. It's not about did he have to do it or not. That's nothing.
Hmm.
That ain't even a drop in the barrel.
Hmm.
All
See,
right.
y'all praise up and push up the wrong things.
Right, right.
White folks build corporations to hire their people. They build industries for their people. We want to say somebody in a grocery store and then say he didn't have to do it.
Well, you kind of going back to remember that statement about
Uh,
if you give a person a fish, you can feed them for one day, but if you teach them
that's
how to
it.
fish, you'll feed them for a lifetime.
And he can
So,
feed his family.
right. So Tyler Perry, I guess, feeding them for a day, but
That's
not
it.
teaching them how to fish.
That's it.
Can you
Hmm.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I
The
mean
pro
that's all I was saying. Uh, 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 I mean, that's just like some of these football and basketball players will come to the city and pass out. I don't want to cuss. I told her I wasn't gonna cuss no more. And pass out turkeys. We was doing that when we was selling dope. They got that from us.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And we got it from other dope dealers. And from other pimps and dope dealers. We got that from them. They said, this is how you get back. You dig what I'm saying? But then you got millionaires. I mean, I don't know, man. I
eh,
just don't get. What I don't understand is how small minded my people can be. All this world out here, but you lock in on this.
Hmm.
We lock in on this, and we were raised this. And we were raised this little bit. We were raised this. Like they really did something.
Hmm.
See, just like I just said, the basketball player can have millions of dollars and pass out turkeys. You can go to home shelter and get turkeys during the holiday.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? But, I mean, I don't. And then you're praising for that little bit to say what he's doing. What else are you doing? Not that he's obligated. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nobody is obligated to do anything. That's not what I'm saying. But you should want to reach down and pull somebody up that ain't
Mhm.
related to you if you
Mhm.
care anything about your people. See, we talk
Right.
that mess. We talk that mess, but ain't gonna get off our butts and do nothing. Even the ones with the money. They'll talk that mess real good, or they'll talk about one person they helped.
So let me ask
What
you a
is
question, Ron. Since you brought up this topic, how are we going to prepare the millennium and Gen Zs on
Hi,
how
Miss
to affect
Jones.
that
and
generational
you see what
wealth?
Ms. Jones said too. Ms. Jones said she agreed with me. But go ahead.
can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you. Did you hear my question?
I heard yeah, I heard the question. We're gonna well, a lot of this is gonna start from the career team because the reason I say that is black people are gonna have to see how we're working together and coming together and reaching
Right.
back for these. We're actually an example because top, me and you have our blowouts on our conversation sometimes. We don't always agree. Not that we disagree, we're just talking two different subjects. Okay, but I still love you as a brother. I love you. I don't care if we fall out. I don't take it personal. Okay, so
Right.
as black people, we got to show people that we're in the trenches working together in spite of our differences. We're an example to black people how we can work together. We can. I'm using the word can,
Right.
but
Mm-hmm.
we have to want to do it, and we have to mature ourselves, be mature about our approach to
Mm-hmm.
handling our affairs as black people. We got to get mature. I can't
Yeah,
fall
and
out with
trust
you,
and respect.
right?
Trust
Even
and
if I
respect.
disagree with you,
Hmm.
I have to still say I'm going to ride with this brother. I'm riding this out, and I have my
Right.
differences of opinion, but that's who I am, and that's who you are. I respect.
Mm.
We have two different backgrounds,
You know that about me,
so I
right?
yeah. So I learned something from all you guys. You guys teach me something because you have a different experience from me. So I embrace what you're talking about, and I add that to my repertoire. So that makes me even a better person.
Right.
I'm taking
Hmm.
what I learned, and I'm taking from what you're teaching me, and I'm
Exactly.
expanding my knowledge instead of
Hmm.
turning it off. I'm embracing it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's how we get the job done. I mean, that we have to be that example. There is absolutely no doubt. I mean, that's the baseline of what we're trying to do is being and living that example. We have to do that. It's a very important thing,
And the
especially,
biggest,
our young people are looking at us. They're probably
Mike, the
looking at us
biggest,
tonight, right? Right?
sure
They
they are,
tuned in.
but the biggest challenge, top for us is that trusting each other with money. That's going to be a
Mm,
big obstacle. Trusting each Black people don't trust each other with money. You got
right.
let me tell you this. You got married couples, black married couples, not all, some hiding their bank accounts from each other. The wife is
Mm,
sticking money in a personal account just in case the marriage don't work out. The husband he's got an apartment on the other side of town that the wife don't know about. See, we doing that with inside the family.
mm.
There's no trust inside the family. That's why marriages break down. That's why people don't get married. There's no trust.
And
Okay.
you
So
cannot
we gotta
build
learn.
anything
We gotta learn
without
how to be
trust.
trust.
Yeah. And when you
Okay.
think about the mafia, when you can't be trusted, they have to eliminate you. I mean, they build their organization, so to speak, based on loyalty and trust and honesty. And when you find that that's not there, that becomes a bigger issue than the actual business itself. And we got to
Okay.
get
Now.
that. We have to be able to come together and know that we can trust one another, not just in our faces, but behind our backs. We got to pass that on
Yeah.
because it is a big deal. I mean, you can't build anything without trust and
Yeah.
respect.
Uh, uh, Miss Jones. Yeah, we got that. We got that in place too, Miss Jones. But like you were saying with that, why black folks not trusting each other. But let me tell you something. Trying. Okay. This right here. He said he trying to get in.
Oh, how nice.
What y'all had to do? Y'all had to go through Facebook, right?
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all can go ahead. I'm gonna call.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't go through Facebook.
Go ahead, Miss Ellie. What was you saying?
Yeah, I was just saying, how trust is a very big deal, and if you don't trust an individual, it's as they say, it's a trickle down effect. If you can't trust a person with the loyalty and the respect, how can you trust them with your money? Do you see what I'm saying? You need to
Hmm.
be able to know that, hey, if I give this person $10,000, they're going to do exactly what the money was given for. And you don't want to think twice about it. You just want to give that money and make it happen. But if there's no trust and no loyalty, at the end of the day, you are out of $10,000 and they've moved on to the next. So as Black people, we have to learn how to, show that we can be trusted, because that's a hard thing, especially when
Okay.
it comes down to your wellness, your
Now,
well-being, future, your roof over your head. Who wants to be homeless? I mean, I think about myself all the time as far as being homeless is concerned. Not that I have children, but I have pets. I can't take my pets and go live anywhere. So I have to try to maintain my situation. And I believe in doing whatever I have to do to maintain my situation, such as working a few extra hours to make it happen instead of having to beg, borrow, or steal. But everybody's not like that. My mom raised us to be independent and to work and take care of what you need to take care of. That's important. That is no longer being instilled. The young people just run amok because the parents are running amok. And somehow or another, we're going to have to get our race grounded in order for us to really move forward as a community. You're afraid to live with your people next door. A good example, the young lady that moved over next door to me, and she came from Cleveland, and she was so afraid to be here and have her windows open because she thought people would break into her house. And I told her, you can't live like that. First of all, you can't live like that. You can't live in fear. But fear is a big thing. It's a big thing. People are afraid to just uproot, change their whole lives, get a whole new game plan. And if you have somebody by your side that you can trust, then that makes it so much easier. You're more willing to want to do it. And that's just real talk. It's real talk.
okay. We were talking about trust in Black people, right? Let me tell you something. I seen more trust in the street than I seen anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you want me to break it down to you? Nigga give you 5 keys. He's trusting you to give him that money.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Can you get any more trust than that? You know how much money that is?
How much?
You
I don't know.
understand me? Do you know how much money that is?
I said I don't know. Tell me.
I'm not just talking to you. You need to just listen.
Oh,
Just listen.
okay.
Just listen. I'm talking to everybody. Just listen. You'll be surprised how much trust you got out there. From friends, so-called friends. Not family. You understand me? Not family. People you might have came up with as a child in the streets. You understand me? Listen. I know y'all probably, but the only thing I can tell you is what I done lived. And my living came out the streets. That's where my living came from, out the streets. You dig what I'm saying? But it was guys out the street, and my dude right here, if he get in, you understand what I'm saying? Because he was right there with me.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? He was right there with me. But that brother, I can trust that brother. You understand what I'm saying? I could trust. Listen. We had trust to where I say, he go this pipe, man. Look at him, man. I got to take care of this here. I can't watch this and that. You dig what I'm saying? I got you. You dig what I'm saying? I got you. Let's go up in here so take care of your business. That's trust. Now, if we can get that kind of trust in the street, and this is what I be telling my young brothers, my kids down at the at the detention center. I be telling my kids that. Look at the trust y'all have for each other when y'all doing wrong. Because you got to have trust to do wrong with people.
That's
You
true.
understand? You got to
Very
have
true.
trust.
No doubt. Very true.
I'm just, see, I'm just saying. See, most of my trust came from in the street. That's all I can give you is what I know. I can't anything else. I tell you, I'll be telling you a lie. You understand me? My dude, he wasn't pressing me about no money, but I owed him like $80,000. I gave him $78,000 in 2 days.
Hmm.
And I did that just because that's who I am. I wanted to get him out my way so the rest could be mine.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, maybe.
Was he calling me, pressing me, anything like that? No. Never even heard from him. Never even heard from him.
So maybe that might be the solution. The trust factor. Because I do remember my dad told me back in the day, you can buy a house on a handshake.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
It's
Ain't
the
no
truth.
way that somebody gonna give you a house now, a piece of property on a handshake.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. I have heard that before too.
Hmm.
Back in them days, I had heard that before too. Because see,
Mhm.
your word was everything. A handshake was everything.
Everything.
Yes,
Right.
it was.
Mhm.
It was
A
a
handshake,
binding contract.
that's it. A handshake was everything. You dig
Yep,
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
a binding contract.
Yeah, maybe if we can go back to that, that'll solve an issue that some of the black people have.
But what we're
To
gonna
try
have
to
to
get a
do,
hold to that generational wealth that Ron was talking about.
yeah, but the way we're gonna have to do it though, Mike, we're gonna have to groom the youth. Cause them the ones. Our time is over. I ain't saying it's over, but you understand what I'm saying. We're gonna have to move out the way in a minute, all the way out the way. So if we don't groom them, like Ron was saying, if we don't groom them, and Miss Ellie was saying, but we don't groom them, I don't know. And the only way
Can
we're
you
gonna be able to groom them, we got to get their attention. Go ahead, Ron.
can you hear me? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so we know for sure who takes the blame for this.
Mm-hmm.
It's us. We take the blame. It's us, not the kids. Can't blame the
Mm-hmm.
kids.
There you
It's
go.
us. We take.
That's what I'm saying.
We
That
got.
now,
We got. It's us. Take accountability for ourselves. We don't have to
That is the
figure out
start.
who dropped the ball. Look in the
Right.
mirror. Look in the mirror. It's
Mhm.
us. We dropped the ball. Okay.
Mhm.
Can't blame those kids. Can't blame them on cracks. Can't blame the kids. The generation is
that's right.
us. We dropped the ball.
Mhm.
It's who's the problem is us. With this black community is us. Not
Mm-hmm.
reaching back, not instilling in our kids, not being dedicated to our women, women not being dedicated to the man. It's us.
Right.
It's us. Take it blame.
Mhm.
And the trust, let me say this now, and I'll let you talk here. White people trust each other out of survival. If they don't trust each other, we take over.
It's about.
So they doing what's necessary to stay in power, and that's to work together. Because when they stop working together,
Mhm.
we take over. They know that. That's why they work so
That's
hard to oppress us because they know we the truth. And if they rest just a minute, we take it over. They don't want us to take it over. So they're forced to work together. We work
Mhm.
together through segregation. That's how we work together was through segregation. Integration hurt
Right.
us. And
pull us up.
let me tell you something.
Pull
Let
us
me
up.
tell you something. Let me tell right now there's a movement going on. White people, white men are giving black men white women. That's a movement that's going on. You don't even realize it. They said give them some white women. You know why they're giving you white women? Because to satisfy you. When they give you a white woman, now you're not on his neck. Give them some white women. That's what they want. Give them some white women. So we take the white woman And now we're not revolutionary no more. We got white women. Okay? We ain't
Mm.
thinking about white man no more. We got the white woman. Now we preoccupied with the white woman. That
Pay
keep us
attention
off
to the
the path.
commercials on TV. Ron, all you gotta do is pay attention to the commercials on TV now. You see
But
more black men with white women.
I listen. I deal with a lot of white people. Top. I know their culture. I deal with them. So
Mm-hmm.
they're giving us white women. They're giving the black man white women. The black man is happy. Now he's not trying to kill the white man. Give him a bunch of white women, and that's why they're giving us white women. You got to think about. You got to think about the. We're in warfare right now.
What you got to say about that, Mike? You up there laughing? What you got to say about that, Mike? That killed Mike.
I'm just listening.
Hey,
I'm just messing around.
He was trying to hold a straight face.
But see, it seems funny, but it's true. Y'all don't know what's happening. I'm not saying you don't know what's
No,
happening.
no, I agree with you, Ron. You know what I'm saying?
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it every day.
Yeah, if you look at the news too, you know, it's always a black guy anchor, news anchor, and a white woman news anchor. That's all over the country now. So I
Mike,
get it.
Mike, Mike. Back in the day, if you looked at a white woman, you got lynched. Back in the day.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, today
Without a doubt.
you gotta realize anytime a white man do something, it's for a reason. He's giving you a bunch of white women. He ain't just giving you white women because I don't see color. He's doing it for a reason. It's to destroy you. Because if he gives you a bunch of white women, you're not thinking about killing him. Because now you're happy. You got these white women. That's why he's doing it.
Yeah.
It's to distract you. It's for distracting you, and it's working.
You know, let me go back to that little trust factor for a minute. I just thought about it. I was reading an article about that brother who was down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, that was trying to rebuild Black Wall Street. And I guess some people invested some money with this brother, and now some of the money missing. Did you
You
guys
talking
hear
about
about that?
what's the name? He just got a joint about 5 years ago. So did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? I know the brother. What's his name?
Mm-mm-mm.
Call his name. He been at the joint maybe 8 years or so, something like that. What's his name? I can't think his name.
Yeah, I was just reading an article about that
Yeah,
when
but I've been hip to him since he came to the internet. You
that he
dig what
was
I'm
trying
saying?
to rebuild Black Wall Street.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
I
people
know
were
who.
donating money.
Oh man, I almost said his name. It's Jason J. What is his name? Man, I can't call his name. J. Is it J? Jason or something like that. I'm pretty sure it began with a J. But anyway, I've been hip to him years ago when he first come on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? He was trying to do his little bit of everything. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, you know me. I mean, you know, I don't be wanting to knock nobody, so I never said nothing on the internet about him. You dig what I'm saying? But um, I just got. Well, there you go, trust factor. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Here-
right.
It's hard to build without trust.
yeah, but what I'm saying is this here. It ain't about the trust. What I'm trying to listen to what I'm saying. It's what he was. It was how he was putting his spiel down
Mm-hmm.
that made me suspicious. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? It was the way he was putting it down. Now, see, to somebody that ain't from the game will fall right in it. because you don't see the game. See, I
Mhm.
seen the game. You dig what I'm saying? And I had already knew he had just got out the joint.
Mm.
You dig what I'm saying? Jason, what is his name? Oh man, I trying to call his name. He had just got out the feds. He been out the feds maybe I say 8 years at the most.
Mm.
And he was covering ground fast. First uh um he was doing
Mm.
the housing thing. He was doing the housing thing. You dig what I'm saying? He came with that with some sister. You dig what I'm saying? And it's just the way. I don't know. It's only thing I don't even know how I can give it to you. It's just something you know when you see it when you from the streets. That's all I can tell you. See, it's just like last night when we came out the building, Ryan. Remember we came out the building
Yeah, yeah,
last night? Miss Elliott
yeah.
head all over the place, and dude saying, "Why you staring at me?" And what I tell him?
Cause you was staring at me.
Why you staring at
No,
me?
no. Listen. Because see, y'all wasn't picking up on what he was doing. He was sizing us. See,
I
I
saw that when
seen.
I walked out. Yeah, I saw that. That's
Yeah,
why I
just
fell
slow.
back with y'all.
Yeah, just slow
Mhm.
down.
I
Just
saw
slow
that.
down. But I see. He was sizing us. See, listen.
Mhm.
This is what you see. Let me tell you something. Then I'm gonna let y'all go back to y'all high and mighty talk. This is see. This is see. Listen. Positioning positioning in the streets is what makes somebody make a move on three people. It's how y'all position yourself when y'all move. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what the lane was looking at. Is the positioning.
Yeah, I'm about to get up.
It's the positioning. It's the positioning. And I see him sizing up the positioning. You see what I'm saying? So how do you get the lane out of his mindset of trying to look at the positioning? You know how you do it? Straight eye contact, and you look like he looking like a predator. You look back at him as a predator. That
And
shakes him,
that's what you did. I saw all of that.
and that shakes him.
What you what
I
you
saw every bit of that.
what you guys thought he was gonna try to rob y'all last night?
They ain't think nothing because they ain't paying attention.
Oh,
Hey,
Well,
Top,
when
Top,
I walked
hey,
out of the
Top,
place, I
Top,
tuned in on
I
him
ain't
as
saying
soon
you're
as I
not.
walked out
hey,
of the
Top,
place,
Top,
and I
Top.
fell
Listen.
Let
back.
me let
When
me
I
say
say
some
not,
Top. Let me
That's what I
let me say
did.
some Top. Top.
hold on,
Let
let
me
me
say
finish.
something.
Okay, yeah, you can't. Hold on. When I say not paying attention, when I say not paying attention, I don't mean not paying attention. See, some things
Well, he
that
looked very suspicious when I saw him.
see you see some things that I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell y'all.
he looked
I can't
suspicious.
really break it down to you. You would have to
Mhm.
know and have the feeling of the street and know when you see certain things. It's certain things you
Mhm.
can't. I can't give it to you. It's an awareness how you see the body posture and things like that. There, you could But go ahead, Ron.
No, I mean seriously. I mean, as soon as I
Let me
walked out the door,
hold on, Miss
I
Elliott.
saw him,
Hold
and
on.
he looked
I didn't say
suspicious.
y'all.
So I
I'm
fell
just saying.
back.
I didn't say y'all didn't see him. See, seeing a
Yeah, I
person and
Hold
fell
on.
back.
seeing is two
Let me
different
say. Let me
things. That's all
He
I'm
looked
saying. But go
very
ahead, Ron.
let
suspicious
me say.
from a distance.
Let me say. I don't. Let me say something. Okay. First of all, I peeked that dude up and down, and I ignored him to a fact that he didn't know I was looking at him. See, I don't go around staring at people's faces. I'm still watching you though. I try to make it look like I wasn't paying no attention. I was paying them all of attention. Okay, so I don't go around staring people in their faces. Okay, but I'm still watching you very closely. I peeped that nigga. Now he'd be surprised. if I would have pulled my shit out on him. He'd be shocked. Okay,
Yeah.
so he just looked like he ain't had nothing on him. That nigga didn't have shit on him.
Ron, I'm not saying that y'all didn't see it. See, only thing I'm saying, the way y'all react and the way I'm going to react going to be two different ways. Just
That's
like
that's
who,
that's
just
okay.
like Mike.
Well,
Yeah,
I
That's
like
reacted
okay.
Mike.
like a woman. I fell behind the
That
men.
Mike, but
That's
that's
what I did. I fell
top.
behind the men. That was my job.
That's okay. But
But don't
like
I
I
That's
see
right.
said,
He
like
would have
I
had a
didn't
fit if
say
I
y'all.
didn't.
But don't get me wrong. I didn't say y'all didn't know what was going on. I
No,
did
no, no,
not
no.
say.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I did what a woman was supposed to do: fall back with the men,
See, okay, now
let the
look
men
and
take
look.
over.
Let me tell you something else. Let me tell you
So,
something else. If you pay attention to the the young boys with their back with the things they wear on their back, what you call them, the
and you're telling
book
me that?
bags or whatever. You
backpack,
understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
backpack,
The
the
backpacks.
backpack.
Yeah.
backpack.
Okay. Now
Hmm.
you have to watch because the old niggas got it from the young boys. How one side is going to one side. This side right here is where the pipe
Hmm.
is at, and the zipper is already open. Do you understand
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what you
saying?
said last night. I didn't know that,
And if you
but I
look
know
at his
now. I'm
pack,
gonna be watching.
that's how his pack was.
Right.
But what? Okay, Miss Elliott, when we got across the street, started walking across the street. What did he say? What did he say?
What verbatim? He said he knew who you was. Right. But that was, I thought he was just letting you know you peeped his card and he need to fall
That's what
back.
it was. That's
That's
what it
why.
was.
That's how I
But
took
but
it.
but he did know who I was because when he called all his people when he was going across the street when we was in a joint
I
together,
heard him
he
say
like
something.
we
Yeah.
were we were. But I don't
Right.
remember him until when he said the names. Then I remember. I don't remember
Right.
him. I know the people he talking about.
Right. I just
You
knew I
dig what
needed
I'm
to keep
saying?
up with you. That's
Yeah,
all I
but
need to do.
listen,
I
I'm
need to
not.
do nothing else but stay with you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm not
That
saying
was it.
nobody sleep on nothing. Everybody got their way that they
Mm.
do things, and I'm not saying that your way is the wrong way or my way is the right way. Only thing I'm just saying, I picked the lane. I picked
Mm.
the lane stance.
Right.
Right.
I picked the stance, and I picked the way the backpack was. See, I ain't got no pipe on me. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't have no pipe. So,
Right.
that's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is hit him with that eye contact to throw him off his game so I can get close enough. If he try to reach, I got him.
Yeah, I
That's
saw all
all.
You,
that.
hey, Top. Top. Let me say this, man. Let me say this to you. Let me say this. Okay. A lot of old niggas, to be honest with you, them motherfuckers really don't want to bang. Not really.
They
Because
ain't recognize
it
that.
takes a lot
You're
of
right.
energy. Listen to me.
Right,
Listen
Miss
to me.
Jones.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. I'm telling you, a lot of old niggas out here really don't want to scrap. Okay. Because that's a
I
lot
don't
of
believe
motherfucking work.
it.
All right.
I
So
don't believe
listen to me. Listen, when I'm in the city, okay, I don't have no problem throwing hands. Okay. I'm minding my business, but nigga, you can get to work. So these niggas really don't want to throw the fucking hands. Not these old ass niggas. They really don't want to do this shit. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't believe it.
I would have went upside that nigga's. If he said anything out of the way to me and try to make a move, I'm going inside that nigga's head. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So these niggas really don't want to put hands up. I'm just trying to tell you. I don't walk around in no fear. Okay. I act like I didn't see the nigga. I kept talking to Top. I seen the
Yeah,
nigga all day long. I kept
yeah,
my eyes on the nigga. But I don't stare at people's faces because you just another motherfucker to me. So I'm minding
yeah.
my business. I'm walking, but I'm watching you. And that's just the way when you in the big cities, that's just the way. I don't go around looking at motherfuckers' faces.
Well,
Okay.
me,
You make
I
a
don't
move,
need.
nigga.
But sometimes certain situations make me do what I think I need to do. Because I done been in too many situations. I done been in situations you will never dream that you'll ever get out of. When I tell you something, I'm telling you about some situation, nigga, where you get laid. You understand what I'm saying? I done been laying it up, laying on the ground. You understand me? Because I didn't do what I should have did.
It did.
Because
Yeah.
I underestimated. You understand what I'm saying? you learn from the mistakes where you don't underestimate. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not saying you underestimating me, Ron. Don't take that. Don't take nothing personal. What I'm saying. Only thing I'm saying is the vibes and stuff that I get. I can't explain it to you. It's something. It's a feeling that real street people get. I can't explain it to you. I can't give it to you.
Well, first of all, let me tell you something.
Brother, I'm not saying that your way is not the right way. I'm just telling you what I got from it. That's all. That's all I'm
But
saying.
but the vibe, I got a vibe because first of all, the niggas stand on the corner. That puts suspicion right there to me already. You're on
Of
what the
course.
fuck are you? That's downtown Cleveland.
Right,
Downtown
right,
Cleveland, motherfuckers are spending money. What the fuck are
right,
you doing? Okay, you
right,
stand on the
right.
that's commerce. Downtown Cleveland is
Oh,
commerce.
that's
Nigga,
right.
you stand on the
That's
motherfucking
exactly
corner
what
with
it
a
is.
backpack. I live
Yeah.
downtown. That's where I live at. So I
Right,
know how
right.
that shit rolls down there.
Yeah,
You ain't
yeah.
spending no motherfucking money. You on the corner. What the fuck are you doing? That's suspicious to me right there.
Right.
You
Either a
don't look like
motherfucker bagging or he robbing. He begging or he robbing.
well, right. Most likely he robbing.
He
Most
begging or
likely
he robbing.
well, most likely the nigga robbing. Most likely robbing. Okay,
Yeah.
because ain't nobody gonna give him shit. Okay, so
Right.
that right there caused me to have
Right, you
suspicion when the
crazy.
nigga was standing on the corner. So I'm not gonna act a certain way where he thinks that I'm nervous. You feel me? I kept
Right,
motherfucking
right.
talking to you, talking. I kept running my
Yeah, yeah,
mouth.
yeah. No, no. I'm,
I,
I'm
I,
not
I act
saying
like
that.
I
Right.
No,
no.
No,
no,
no.
I
I'm
know what
not
you're saying.
saying.
I know what
no.
Right, right. Yeah. I'm not saying that anybody did anything wrong
but
or
but
that
but but,
anybody was scared or anything. I'm not
but,
saying
but
anything on that.
what
I'm
I'm
just,
saying to you, Ty,
I'm just saying the
what I'm
vibe.
saying
I'm
to
just
you,
saying the vibe that I got from you.
what
See, my
I'm
vibe.
trying to say to you
Go ahead.
is that I'm just trying to explain to you that I'm not trying to get you to act a certain way because I say something or think that I'm discrediting what you're saying. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is how I handle myself in the city, any city, because I travel by myself. So I'm looking at the surrounding. The nigga downtown is money. Them niggas spend money down there. I
Yeah,
don't
I got
see a
it.
lot of black people spending money downtown. I live
Right.
down here.
Yeah.
So he calls me to be suspicious right off the rip. What the fuck is this
Right.
nigga doing? So
Yeah.
I'm walking, I'm talking. I didn't break my stride. I didn't break my. We had a conversation coming out the building. I
Well,
kept
you
my
know what?
conversation.
I know you're gonna be. You're gonna check your surroundings. Everybody gonna check their surroundings. You dig what I'm saying? When you enter or outer, you dig what I'm saying? You're gonna check your
Yeah,
surroundings. That's just like being in the building. You're gonna scan it. Coming out of the building, you're gonna scan. You dig what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah. You know. Yeah. No. 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 I got that. Only thing I'm just saying is 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 I got that convict. I got that convict vibe. I knew this nigga was a convict. I got a convict vibe from him. The vibe, only thing I'm saying is the vibe that I
Yeah,
get
you funny.
from certain people, I can't tell
Funny.
you what it is.
My my
Some people,
vibe,
no,
my vibe,
I got you. I'm just saying that
my
I'm telling
vibe
you what
was.
I got
You know what
from
my
it.
you know what my vibe was when I seen that motherfucker? You know what my vibe was? Fuck that
Uh-huh.
motherfucker. That was my vibe.
Right.
I don't give a fuck where
Well,
you come
mine,
from.
you know what? See, mine too, but I ain't gonna say fuck him and let him get the ups on me though. You see what I'm
Hey, you
saying?
guys, I got to get up out of here.
Yeah, yeah. We've been on here almost 2 hours too. But
Oh,
yep,
okay.
good topic, good topic. And
Yeah.
this is a fine topic.
And
Uh,
peace and black power.
okay, okay, my brother.
Thanks
Hey,
for
All right.
tuning in,
Piece of
Mike. Have a good night.
All right.
piece of black
Yeah,
You
power,
too.
Mike. Piece of black power, Miss Elliott. Piece of
Okay. Are
black
okay,
you,
yeah,
power.
you signing
yeah.
out
No,
too?
I'm gonna come up with another topic tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow
Okay,
Thursday.
tomorrow Thursday. Yep, yep. Good
Tomorrow
topic,
Thursday.
brother.
We'll come up with
Okay,
another topic tomorrow.
beautiful.
Yes, sir. Piece of black power.
This was really nice.
Piece of black power.
Everybody have a good evening, and
Have a
I'll
good
come up with
evening.
Okay, you
Okay, top.
too,
Okay,
Mike.
Miss Elliott. Have a good
yes, sir.
night.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, everybody can see themselves out.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good
Oh,
night.
okay.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, this is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. We closing on out. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Um, gonna come with another topic tomorrow, and we're gonna go from there. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. First time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel and smash that thumbs up for me. But yeah, you know that transferring of wealth is very important, and we need to teach the youth about this transfer because there's gonna be plenty of money circulating. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't get none passed down to you through your family, and that's what Ron was saying. I understand what he's saying now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to get him on so he can explain it. You dig what I'm saying? But I got exactly what he's saying. I got exactly what he's saying now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say peace and black power to everybody. I'm gonna say good night to everybody, Miss Jones, Miss Grisby, and everybody that was on the live with me. Peace and black power, and tune back in tomorrow. I'm out of here.